Good morning, my Virgos. How are you cutie pies doing today? Before I get into your reading, I just want to say this is the last week for September readings. Next week start October readings. And today I'm finishing out all the night signs, the Virgo, the Pisces, Sagittarius, and Gemini. And then tomorrow I'm going to start pre-recording for next week because Monday I'm having a very long and extensive surgery. And I will be writhing in pain. But good news is you won't miss me. Maybe that's the bad news. Maybe you want to miss me. I don't know. But okay, so they will be pre-recorded. I've never really done that before, but I will figure it out. I'll pre-record them for you guys next week. You won't even know I'm gone. You really won't. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo. What do the Virgos need to know? What is the general energy for the Virgos? What is the general energy for the Virgos? What is the general energy for the Virgos? What is the general energy? Do the Virgos need to know? What do the Virgos need to know? One more. What do the Virgos need to know? Okay. Ooh. I shuffled quite a bit before I hit record, thinking of you guys in the dark like the creeper I am. Stuff of Lifetime movies. Okay. General energy for the Virgos. General energy for the Virgos. What is it? The Queen of Cups reversed. Interesting. Cancer energy. What's influencing it? What's influencing this Queen of Cups reversed for Virgo? What is it? We shall see. What is it? The Judgment. When you know, Virgo. When you see something for what it is, you can no longer keep giving to the beast. You know what I mean? Emperor at the bottom and Five of Swords reversed. Somebody's bad behavior was revealed to you, and I feel like it's you taking control of the situation, to be honest. What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading, Virgo? Why are we all here today, you hermit, you? Oh my gosh. Page, Ace of Wands, yeah. Ace of Wands reverse. Oof, ooh, ooh. Lost potential on that one. There was a passionate new beginning that wanted to be had, and it didn't get had for, let's see why though. The Two of Pentacles reverse fell out. Well, this is Virgo saying, well, Stacy, let me tell you, the person was a juggler. That's what happened. Okay, what's in the past? What's in the past, Virgo? What's in the past? What's in the past? Four of Cups. I feel like this is almost rejection or waiting. Can you guys see that? Is that washed out? That seems so washed out. Is it better to do this? I don't know. I really don't know if it makes that much of a difference, but let's try this. Four of Cups. This is a card of being apathy, waiting for something to happen. It's in traditional Four Cups. It's a person sitting under the tree and there's a cup being offered, but they're just bored. Maybe you're even bored with your own life, but in the past is just bored. And that's what this could be. This may not even be a relationship, Virgo. This might just be, out of these four cards, if that's all there was, I would say this might be a Virgo who needs a change, who needs some happiness back in their life. It's just too much of the same thing. Ace of Wands reverse. I feel like there's like no passion or spark going on here, Queen of Cups reverse is just when you're constantly over giving and giving and giving. And Judgment is, a change needs to happen. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on Virgo's mind? And the Seven of Swords reversed. And you know what? Okay, hold on. Near future. Near future. Near future. And the Nine of Cups, happiness, Pisces energy. I love that. I feel like what's on your mind, sometimes the Seven of Swords reverse is going back to the scene of the crime energetically, being stuck when somebody did you wrong, right? But let's just say, that storyline can't leave these readings, that somebody lied, manipulated, cheating, a narcissist that you had to let go of, right? I feel like that could even be really past. I think you could have even healed from it. But in this healing process, I think you had to take a look at your life, just say, now what? There was something I really wanted and it didn't happen, and that was a lot of disappointment. But what maybe you can't let go of was the potential of what that could have been, the excitement. And even if it was for a short time, there was this excitement in your life that is no longer in your life right now. And Seven of Swords reverses, yeah, it was revealed to you what happened. But I hope some of you aren't thinking of ever going back to that situation. Just because you're thirsty, Virgo, you would not drink poison. Remember that? You just wouldn't. Okay, let's keep going. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Not on your mind. How do you see yourself? I need to make coffee after this. How do you see yourself, Virgo? How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? And the 9. Look at that, 2 9s, and it's your card. You're good. I think you're good on your own. I think there's nothing wrong. There is nothing like majorly dysfunctional going on in your life right now. I think there was something very dysfunctional. Let's be honest, Virgo, we need to have a talk. There was something very dysfunctional going on in your life. And even within that seed of dysfunction, there was a bit of excitement. And maybe you're missing the excitement in your life. Your life is good. Your job is good. Your home is good. Your kids are good. Your parents, everything is good. But maybe Virgo wants something a little great right now. What's the energy coming in to influence this? What's the energy coming in to influence this for Virgo? What's the energy coming in to influence this? Strength, Leo card. Taming the bee. You know what don't be afraid. I want to say that. The energy coming in. Look at her. Traditionally, she puts her hand in. Doesn't she put her hand in the lion? Yeah, her thumb's in the lion's mouth. Don't be afraid to take chances. Don't be afraid. And all this comfortableness, it can get boring. It's a good life, right? And it could get boring, but it's not saying you want to throw it away. But don't be afraid to take chances. Don't be afraid to go for the higher position of work. Don't be afraid to start your own business if that's what you want. If you want to start your own YouTube channel, if you want to, whatever this is, if you want to go traveling by yourself, because God knows, it's hard to get people pinned down these days. Do what makes you happy. Don't be afraid. Because we have the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. You have the ability to make yourself happy. But I feel like here you get tied into doing so much for other people that you might lose sight on what Virgo needs, right? But the 7 of Swords reverse on your mind is interesting because I feel like energetically that goes back to the scene of a previous crime, of what somebody did to you. And even though what they did to you, and there was a lot of healing, there was a seed of excitement when it was good. And I feel like this is a Virgo saying, God, I just want a little of that excitement back. Maybe a little new love. Is that too much to ask? What's in the emotions? What's in Virgo's emotions? What's in Virgo's emotions? What is in Virgo's emotions? 10 of Swords reverse. See, that's right next to the 7 of Swords reverse. That's holding on to something that someone did you wrong. So, because I feel like this is just energetically. I don't think physically they're even in your vicinity anymore. I think you really healed from it. I think you're doing new things. I think you might be overworking yourself, overextending yourself. But this just feels like a spark needs to happen in your life again. That's just what I feel. Something needs to grow from within. Because I feel like you're just doing so much of the things that you're supposed to do that maybe you want to do something that you want to do. It's time to do something you want to do. What's in the outcome for Virgo? What's in the outcome? It just feels very boxed in, this comfortable life you have. What's in the outcome? What is in the outcome? The Hermit reversed. I like that, Virgo. I think you're going to start putting yourself out there. Like I said, the Strength card is realizing how brave you are, realizing how smart you are, how attractive you are. And I'm not just saying physical. Attractiveness literally comes from within. When you're confident, 9 of Pentacles, about who you are. That is a very attractive quality. And the Strength is, don't be afraid though. Don't be afraid that life's going to bite you. Do it anyway. Put yourself out there because you might get something even greater in return. Just to put yourself out there doesn't mean you need to cash your chips in over here. Whatever life you have built up. Because I feel like your job is, I feel like I'm speaking for a Virgo that has a really balanced life. But I think you're just missing the spark. Find that spark, Virgo. That is why this King of Wands was at the bottom of this deck. What's beneath it? And Star reverse. I think it's just getting that hope back, getting that passion back, getting getting that inner you back, you know? Because a lot of you probably are parents. You could be, I wouldn't say teachers, that fell out of my mouth. But, you know, you are the labels that life puts on you. But who are you? I think maybe that's what you want to discover again. What is this Queen of Cups reverse and the Judgment? What is this Queen of Cups reverse and the Judgment? What is this Queen of Cups reverse and the Judgment doing here for Virgo? Queen of Cups reverse and the Judgment. Queen of Cups reverse and the Judgment card. What is this? Queen of Cups reverse and the Judgment. See, the Judgment card and the Five of Wands. This feels like putting yourself back out there into the competition. Some of you, this is about dating. You healed from a previous disaster, and you've got stuck in this healing process for so long. You got the strength again. We got the strength and the strength. I think you're holding yourself so far back, being the hermit you are, that, oh my gosh, you need like a detective to find out where you are these days. It's like, I feel like you pulled yourself back a lot, you know, for healing. But to focus on those that matter, which is fine. But I just feel like the Four of Cups is here in the past. I feel like it's really pulling yourself away, and there was a time you needed to do that, but with the Judgment card being next to it, it's saying now it's time to come alive again. That's what Judgment is. In the traditional card, it's all these little gray people. I think there's like a family of gray people. And the angel's blowing the trumpet to say now it's time to be alive again. You know, it's now to start living your life rather than watching your life go by. And Queen of Cups reverse can be someone who's just not fully like... I think you want to be bursting with happiness. You want to burst. Like there's an, you know, it's the image I have is in this deck. Give me a second here, Virgo. Let me find it. Let me find it. Hopefully I don't have to dig too far to find it. This is the image. This is a good time to fast forward me, guys, because if I could fast forward me, I would. All right. Don't forget you have a fast forward button. Okay, do we still call it fast forward? I don't know, or skip ahead. It's coming. It's got to be, because I'm almost through this deck. We're getting there, Virgo. There it is. This is what I feel like. You're a Queen of Cups reverse, but this is what you want to do. I think you just want to come alive. There's something you've been holding within. You just want to release. Release. You want to be in that full energy. You don't want to care what people think. You don't want to have to check in with people. You just want to be 16 again. Even if you're 52, you just want that energy, like the full energy of being 16, where anything's possible. You know how you do that? Take yourself on a vacation. I'm telling you, take yourself on a vacation. Take yourself on a vacation. Even if it's in the 2 towns over, take yourself away where nobody knows your name, just like Cheers. Remember Cheers? Go where, but that's where everybody knows your name. Go where nobody knows your name. And so find what makes you alive. Let this come out again, because I feel like I'm reading for somebody who's just holding this in because you're doing everything you should be doing except doing what you want to be doing. You see there's a difference. And I feel like this Five of Wands is get back in the fight, Virgo. Get back in there. Don't be afraid you're going to get bit again if this is about dating or if this is a job. Don't be, what is that, once bitten, twice shy? That's what this is kind of feeling like. You pulled yourself back. Your life is good, but I think this Judgment is here. It's time to get back into living again. So, and for me to get into all this, I feel, actually, I think you were reading last week. Yeah, on the heels of, what was that? On the heels of heartbreak comes new love. I kind of still feel that kind of entity over this. Okay, what is this Ace of Wands reverse? What is the Ace of Wands reverse? The reason for the reading? Ace of Wands reverse and the King of Pentacles reverse. You wanted to invest in this person. You wanted to. And I feel like they may have rejected you. And maybe you took it personally because this is the only person you wanted. 4 Cups. And you waited and you waited and you waited. And maybe it was revealed to you, or you maybe even knew why they couldn't. Maybe they're married. That's why it's a king, right? But this is a person who cannot invest. This is a person who's solely interested on themselves and those, you know, in their immediate around. So let's just say they were married and there was a connection between you two, but this person was worried about their spouse, their kids, their home life, and they just couldn't give to you, even if they wanted to give to you. And so this beginning never happened, and the disappointment came about. And then we got stuck in this. In the meantime, I think you're doing your best to get past it. You're focusing on yourself. You realize what you do have to offer. You're like, you know what, I'm really fine. But at the same time, I think you pulled yourself back. Because it may have hurt more than you're even care to realize or admit. What's this 4 of Cups in the past? Whoa, we got 2 cards that just went flying out. Yeah, look at that. Page of Swords reverse and the Queen of Cups reverse. I think you waited for somebody. This might only be one person's story. I swear. And look at that Strength card again coming out 3 times. I think you waited for somebody and then you found out something. The Page of Swords reverse is your bad news card, okay? And Queen of Cups reverse, I think you found out why this person wasn't given to you. In the center, we have the Queen of Cups reverse in the center. Or it actually, I think Page of Swords reverse is finding out something that's not good, right? And that put you in this Queen of Cups reverse because I feel like you may have convinced yourself that this was the person. This was your soulmate. This is your twin flame. This is it. This has to work out. This has to work out. I've watched 3,279 tarot videos that said it's going to work out. This has to work out. And this person is still not investing. That's just the story. That's the feeling I'm getting. I'm really sorry if this isn't your reading. I'm sorry. This might only be one person's reading. What is the 7 of Swords reversed on Virgo's mind? What is the 7 of Swords reversed on Virgo's mind? What is that? What is the 7 of Swords reversed on Virgo's mind? Ace of Wands. I see you, Ace of Wands. What's the 7 of Swords reversed on Virgo's mind? And the Queen of, look at that, Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have top and bottom, a Queen and a King of Pentacles reversed. And we have 2 Queen of Cups reversed. I'll tell you this. Let me just tell you a little story that I'm seeing. If this was a relationship you tried to obtain, I'm not seeing player energy. I'm seeing a very disappointed person. I'm seeing a person who's very sad themselves, but they're very stuck in a situation they're in. It could be marriage, it could be job, it could be another country, for God's sake. I really don't know. But they can't step up and claim you, and they can't give to you. And I think the 7 of Swords reversed, I think they feel bad. I think, honestly, they feel bad that they can't do it. I think if things were different, they would. I honestly think they would. We have 2 soulmates. We have a soulmate, not 2, but we have a soulmate on the board, the Queen and King of Pentacles. In a different place and time, this could be a power couple. I mean, really, the Queen and King of Pentacles, next to the Queen and King of Wands, that is a huge power couple here. But we have 2 Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like one is you, Virgo, and then one is them. I think it's you just can't give to it. You just can't give to it, you know? But let's focus on you finding happiness after heartbreak, you know? Let's see what this is. What's this 9 of Cups in the near future? What's this 9 of Cups in the near future? What's this 9 of Cups in the near future? And the 9 of Wands reversed. By giving it up, you will find this happiness. And it's within yourself. And I don't want to say it's only within yourself or it's just within yourself. It's within yourself. Like that Ace of Cups. It's within yourself. That's huge. Finding it within yourself is better than finding it in somebody else, because when somebody else walks away or can't give to you, then we have a Queen of Cups reversed, somebody who's overly in their emotions. You know, and this feels like something where it's repetitive thinking on the situation or on the person or what could have been or when it was good, and it feels like being really stuck at the best point of that situationship. But 9 of Wands reverse brings in that 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is personal happiness. It's finding out what makes you happy. It puts you on a trajectory that you weren't on before you met this person. Put it that way. And maybe that's what this person's whole goal was as a soulmate. And maybe the next life, you will be that for them. You will be tied up and they'll be, you know, or maybe that was last lives and next life you guys can actually be together. Who freaking knows? But the good news is this person put you on a trajectory. There it is, trajectory that you weren't on previously. It's a trajectory that it's going to bring in a lot of personal happiness. I want to say money, but I don't want to sit there and only talk about money as if that solves all problems. It doesn't hurt. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't hurt. But it doesn't solve all problems. The problem has to come with finding your own happiness within. And that is the strength that needs to come within to find this 9 of Pentacles. and to bring that Nine of Pentacles out. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, what is this Nine of Pentacles? How Virgo sees themselves. What's this Nine of Pentacles? What is that Nine of Pentacles? Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands, you're coming out. That's twice. New beginnings. It's a passionate beginning. It's a beginning. If you look at, remember the King of Wands was on the bottom of this deck. All the knight, the page, the knight, the queen, and the king, they always hold that wand. They once you find what makes you passionate, you're not going to let it go. We have 2 strength cards on here. Actually, we had 3. You're not going to let this go. And that maybe was this person's point right now. Let's just say right now, not forever, but right now. They need to deal with whatever they have to deal with on their own. And they could probably deal with it better with when you pull away. Because when you have a connection like this is, if you want to say it's twin flame, I'm not a big twin flame believer because I do believe in soulmates. And I think it's all soulmates and, you know, all karmic relationships, all soulmates, all relationships are karmic and soulmates in our lives because they're always teaching us lessons. And we're earning good karma, we're earning bad karma. It's a constant thing, you know. One person is entirely negative karma, the other one's positive. Everybody has plus and minuses, right? And every situation does. They're lessons that we take. This person is a very, very strong soulmate. I feel like this person may come back around. Maybe when you're already into the deep, deep, deep in this path and you're on this road, they can meet you there. I feel like whoever you're connecting to, maybe financially is in a good place, but relationship-wise, they're not in a good place. And they need to fix that, and they have to do that on their own. And I feel like because this is such a strong connection, your energy is making it very hard for them to do that. I don't think I've ever had a reading like this. I think your energy is making it very hard for them to concentrate on what they need to concentrate. Either they need to fix what they're in or they need to let it go. But they have to figure that out themselves. And you need to figure out what this Ace of Cups is for you. You see? What makes you happy, Virgo? What is it? And because you are waiting. Look at this, bottom of this deck, 7 of Pentacles, Taurus energy, waiting, right? But you have so much to offer, so much to plant, so much to grow. But you're waiting on a cup that somebody can't give to you, even though you know it's there. And you're holding yourself down. You need to let yourself go. To fly high. You know, these umbrellas are going to take her to amazing new heights and places. But you have to just, like this Nine of Wands reverse, you have to let that fight go. Okay, what is the Strength card coming in to influence this for Virgo? What is the Strength card coming in to influence this? What is Strength? What's the Strength to influence this reading? And the Knight of Wands. See, he's holding his wand. Here you picked it up. And you start your Nine of Pentacles life, and here you're going, you're exploring, you're on this path. In the background, it's Egypt. He's just exploring new lands. I do feel like I'm talking to a Virgo that needs to travel, or you like to travel, but I do feel like you need to travel. I think you need to get away. You need to heal whatever this was. Even if this was past, I feel like energetically with this 10 of Swords reverse and the 7 of Swords reverse, you're just holding on to like, what if this was different, or what if I said this, or what if I didn't say this, or I didn't answer this, or I played more hard to get? Would the outcome be different? There's a lot of analyzing going on. Hermit reverse that the outcome says we're done with the analyzing. Analyzing stage is over. Whatever we already came up with, we're now going to release and put ourselves back out in that world. Okay, what is the 10 of Swords reverse in your emotions? What's the 10 of Swords reverse in your emotions? And the Empress reverse. Yeah, this is a time to give to you now. Empress reverse and 2 Queen of Cups reverse is someone who is in need of a lot of inner attention. You gave, and this person couldn't give back to you. And I feel like I'm talking to someone who's just stuck in that moment right there. And the Empress reverse is somebody who's still an Empress upright. But you just have to see it. You have to start giving, you have to start feeding yourself. Not literally, but you know, feeding your soul. Find out what makes you happy. Go out there and grab that wand and just explore. Don't be afraid that life's going to bite you. Don't be afraid you're going to fall. Don't be afraid you're going to fail. Don't be afraid you're going to be judged. Just be a Queen of Wands and live your life out loud without caring what people think. the people who get the most approval in life are the ones who never want it or ask for it. They don't even care. They don't care because they have an inner approval. This Empress reverse is she needs to expand herself because that's where she's most happy. And she's holding herself within due to disappointment and insecurity and maybe a fear of this happening again. Okay, what is this Hermit reverse in the outcome? What's the Hermit reverse in the outcome for Virgo? What's the Hermit reverse in the outcome for Virgo? What is it? Hermit reverse and the Four of Wands reverse. I think you're leaving, you know what this feels like is a comfort zone. I think Hermit reverse is pulling yourself away. That's kind of funny. Virgo's putting down the remote, turning off the Netflix and getting out in the world. I think you've been hiding yourself away, Miss Virgo, Miss or Mr. Virgos. You've been hiding yourself away because of this. I think it's time to get back in that competition. It's time to start living your life and time to collect those cups. Collect those cups and better, most yet, Virgo, give yourself to other people again. Because there's somebody who is waiting for you to come into their life and you don't even know it. And they may not even know it. But the longer you hold yourself back, you're keeping their soulmate from them, which is you. All right, Virgos, that is what I have for you guys this week. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely rest of your week and weekend. Take care.